Baylen Dupree looks hilarious in neon pink hair during girls' night. Baylen Dupree has never been one to shy away from the spotlight, but during a recent girls' night out, she took things to a whole new level. Ditching her usual laid-back look, Baylen went full throttle into fun mode, rocking a head of vibrant neon pink hair that had everyone doing double takes. And honestly, she owned it. The TikTok sensation, who's well known for her unfiltered humor, high-energy videos, and unapologetically bold personality, managed to turn what might have been an ordinary Friday night into a full-blown fashion spectacle. The second she stepped into the room with that electric shock of pink, the vibe changed. Friends erupted in laughter, not out of mockery, but in that shared, "this is peak Baylen" kind of way. It was hilarious, it was over the top, and it was pure gold. Baylen's neon moment didn't just happen out of nowhere though. It started as a dare, classic girls' night antics. One too many sips of something bubbly, a little too much encouragement, and the next thing you know, someone's holding a box of temporary hair dye and shouting, "You won't." Of course, Baylen did. She's the kind of girl who doesn't just lean into a dare, she sprints headfirst into it, laughing the whole way. What made the look even funnier was the contrast. Baylen was dressed in an oversized hoodie, biker shorts, and chunky white sneakers, her signature comfy cool ensemble. But topping it all off was this blindingly bright mop of hair that made her look like a walking highlighter. The neon clashed spectacularly with everything around her, especially the dim, cozy lighting of the restaurant where they ended up. She glowed, literally and figuratively. The reactions were priceless. One of her friends nearly fell off her stool laughing. Another couldn't stop taking photos. Strangers in the restaurant. What's so endearing about Baylen in moments like these is that she never takes herself too seriously. That's been part of her appeal since the beginning. In a world where so many influencers curate perfection, Baylen brings chaotic charm. She's the friend who spills her drink, trips over her words, laughs too loud, and somehow makes it all look effortless. Her bright pink hair was just another chapter in the Baylen being Baylen story, and her fans wouldn't have it any other way. Naturally, the internet had thoughts. Later that night, Baylen posted a selfie on Instagram, captioned, "Felt cute, might dye it purple next." The photo blew up. Comments poured in, ranging from "Iconis" to "I've never wanted to be you more." Fans shared their own hair disasters, tagged their friends, and begged her to make a TikTok about the night. Spoiler, she did, and it was hilarious. In less than 24 hours, the post had thousands of likes and comments, proving once again that when Baylen does something, even on a whim, it leaves a mark. What's also worth noting is that Baylen's pink hair escapade wasn't about making a fashion statement or chasing likes. It was a spontaneous, joy-fueled moment of connection between her and her friends, and between her and her audience. It reminded people that life isn't always about looking perfect or being polished. Sometimes it's about embracing the absurd, saying yes to the dare, and letting loose with people who make you laugh until you cry. The pink hair didn't last long. By Sunday, Baylen posted a video of her in the shower, half laughing, half screaming as she tried to rinse out the dye. "Help," she captioned it, followed by a string of dramatic emojis. But even that moment turned into comedy gold. One fan commented, "Girl, you look like you fought a unicorn and lost." Baylen replied with a deadpan, "Correction. I am the unicorn." Classic. While the pink was temporary, the memory was not. Baylen's girls' night became a mini legend among her fans, another reminder of why they love her. She's relatable but outrageous, fearless but real. Her willingness to go full send into a moment of silliness shows exactly why she's captured the internet's attention and kept it. Whether it's trying bizarre beauty hacks, calling out ridiculous trends, or simply being her loud, lovable self, Baylen keeps things authentic. Some influencers strive to be aspirational. Baylen Dupree just wants to have a good time and bring you along for the ride. That night in neon pink, surrounded by friends, loud laughter, and a whole lot of chaos, She didn't just look hilarious, she looked happy. And in today's world, that kind of joy is as rare and radiant as neon pink hair. So here's to Baylen out loud, living life in full color, turning heads and turning nights out into unforgettable memories. Whether she's making you laugh online or dyeing her hair on a dare, one thing's for sure. Baylen's going to do it big, do it loud, and do it with a whole lot of heart. Baylen Dupree flaunts fit body in the gym in new picture. Baylen Dupree is back in the spotlight, and this time she's turning heads for all the right reasons. Known for her fierce personality and candid presence on social media, the rising influencer recently shared a striking gym photo that has fans talking, not just about her toned physique, but about the confidence and dedication she radiates. In an industry saturated with curated feeds and filtered perfection, Baylen's approach to fitness and self-love feels refreshingly real. Her latest gym snapshot, posted to Instagram with the simple yet bold caption, "Put in the work. Feel the results," showcases her athletic form, clad in a sleek workout set that highlighted her sculpted abs, strong legs, and empowered posture. But this moment is about more than just aesthetics. It's a reflection of a young woman finding her rhythm, both physically and mentally, through discipline and commitment. Baylen Dupree has been transparent about the ups and downs of her personal journey. Whether it's navigating the pressures of growing up in the public eye, embracing vulnerability, or tackling the challenges of modern fame, she's made it clear that her growth hasn't been overnight. Her current fitness transformation, now on display for the world to admire, represents months of consistency and internal work. In interviews and live streams, Baylen has opened up about how her approach to fitness isn't rooted in vanity, but in feeling powerful and present. The gym became a place where I could be alone with my thoughts and just focus on what my body could do, not how it looked to other people, she once shared. That mindset has clearly paid off, as seen in her newfound physical strength and emotional balance. The viral photo, snapped in a gym mirror and set against a minimalistic backdrop of weights and treadmills, feels raw and real, the kind of unfiltered energy Baylen is known for. Her expression is one of calm determination, a quiet confidence that doesn't scream for attention but commands it all the same. Fans flooded the comments section with support and admiration, noting her glow-up, commitment, and how her strength is shining both inside and out. "You're absolutely glowing," one fan commented. Another wrote, "This is what dedication looks like. Proud of you, Baylen." It's this mix of humility and badass energy that makes Baylen's presence so magnetic. What's important to remember is that Baylen's transformation didn't come from a place of pressure. If anything, she's made it her mission to challenge toxic beauty standards and instead focus on being healthy in her own way. Rather than chasing the often unattainable ideals peddled online, Baylen centers her journey around sustainability. Her workouts, often shared in snippets on her stories, range from strength training to high to long walks with her favorite playlists. She's candid about the days that feel harder than others, and that honesty has only strengthened the connection with her audience. She's also become a vocal advocate for mental health, especially for young women who are often bombarded with perfection from all angles. You don't have to be the best at everything, you just have to show up for yourself. Even if it's messy, even if it's slow, she said in a recent Q&A. Baylen's influence is growing, but she's not interested in being just another social media personality. She wants to use her platform to empower others, and that includes showing what real wellness looks like. In recent months, Baylen has started working with wellness brands and athletic companies that align with her values. But she's careful about partnerships, choosing only to represent products she actually uses and believes in. "If it doesn't help me feel stronger or more grounded, I'm not selling it," she stated in a live session. It's this level of integrity that sets her apart in a sea of influencers chasing quick deals and aesthetic clout. Baylen is building something deeper, a community centered on authenticity and empowerment. One of the most powerful takeaways from Baylen's recent gym photo is the way it redefines what confidence looks like. It's not about flaunting for validation, it's about owning your space and being unapologetic in your growth. Baylen has become a symbol of how confidence grows through action, showing up when no one is watching, pushing through when motivation fades, and celebrating your body for what it can do rather than how it appears. Her fans, many of whom are young women navigating similar struggles, are taking note. And in a world that often encourages comparison, Baylen's message is refreshingly clear. Confidence isn't about being better than anyone else, it's about being proud of your own progress. With this viral moment, Baylen is clearly entering a new chapter. Rumors are swirling that she's in talks to launch her own wellness-focused brand, possibly combining fitness routines with mindfulness tools for her fan base. While nothing is confirmed, her growing presence and consistent messaging suggests that something big could be in the works. Until then, she continues to document her journey, one gym session, one quote, and one real talk at a time. Her impact isn't just in her following. It's in the way she's helping shift the conversation around health and body image, especially for young women. Baylen Dupree's new gym photo may have started as a casual post, but it has become a symbol of resilience, growth, and unapologetic strength. In a culture often obsessed with surface-level success, Baylen offers something deeper. A reminder that transformation starts from within, and that showing up for yourself is the most powerful flex of all. Baylen is loud, not in volume, but in presence. And if this picture is any indication, she's just getting started.